Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So today is the 13th of November. This week is just cruising along so far. Didn't really do a whole lot yesterday or today, for that matter. Yesterday was, I don't know, it was kind of an up and down day. I had a meeting at work, just about, I think it was like my 9-month review of being at work. And it didn't go so bad. The only issue is that I went into this thinking that, or from the talks that we had, thinking that they were going to reimburse me for health insurance. Come to find out, they're not. I wish I would have known that before I got health insurance, because now it's an extra $300 out of my paycheck that I have to pay for, that I didn't really plan for. Yay. But I do need health insurance, so now once I actually am out on my own, focus on my health, getting my weight where it should be, going in routinely for checkups. Same thing with dental. I want to get on a routine where I'm going, because there's been years where I didn't go to the dentist, and my teeth aren't the best, but I mean, they're not bad now. I just want to keep up with everything, you know. But today, Tuesday, that was yesterday, that was Monday. Tuesday was a pain. Today was a pain. Went out, looked at a new house for work, and while I was walking around the property, everything around here is frozen. It's like we went right from summer into winter. We're averaging around 20s, 30s, mid 30s at the most, and it's cold. I think we're gonna have a pretty cold winter. With newer homes, you don't really have lawn. You have gravel and dirt, and rocks. Well, I was walking around on property and my foot slipped on frozen gravel. One of my legs went into like a little gully type thing, and I scratched up my leg pretty bad. And then I had my camera on my right hand, and I also went to grab get my footing or a good handle with my right hand. Ended up scratching my finger pretty good. But other than that, went and picked up Spyro. Actually, where is that? Here it is. Went and picked up the new Spyro game that came out. The last time I played a Spyro game was the something of Ice, like the Season of Ice or something like that. It was on Game Boy Advance. It was way back when, and before that it was a PS1. So this is awesome. It's Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Rubus Rage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon. Can't wait to play this. The only thing is, it's 55 gigabytes. I tried putting it in my PlayStation to play it. I didn't have any room, because I have a 500 gigabyte PlayStation 4. Trying to race through Wolfenstein real quick, because that's a pretty beefy download for that game. So I'm trying to play through Wolfenstein, and the issue I've been having with Wolfenstein for the past, I don't know, 3 years, is there's a certain point of the game where I would get to it and it would corrupt the data. I am now at the furthest point I've ever been in the game, and I only have 4 chapters left to go. So I should be finishing that up tomorrow after I get home from work. I'm pumped. Can't wait to finish that game. That's been one that I've had for years and have not completed. But once that's completed, I would like to go through and play through Doom. Played like 5 minutes of it, and I had to put it down because I had other games that I really wanted to play and I got hooked on. So once Wolfenstein is done, Spyro is next. Can't wait. And on top of all of that, I got a heads up from my dentist that my dental insurance doesn't cover any major things. It's a very mediocre dental coverage, because that's basically what I could afford. But it covers all the basics. Nothing major. So crowns, bridges, root canals, any of the major stuff, like x-rays, fillings, stuff like that, and cleanings, it covers, but not everything else. I'm not even sure if it covers fillings. Needless to say, I now have like a $2,000 bill that I have to deal with for my dentist. So that's just another cherry on my craptastic Sunday. That is life. So you just gotta roll with the punches. That's all you can do. On the bright side, I just got some stuff in the mail today that had to do with my trip in February to the Disney Art Festival. I cannot wait for that. That is one that I wanted to go to since they started it, like what, 2-3 years ago. Huge fan of it. I can't wait to see all the art and all the food. I'm definitely going to be vlogging for sure with this. May even do a big purchase for my home, whenever I do get my home, of an art piece. I don't know what it's going to be. Who knows? But that is going to do it for tonight. I am going to just pack it in. I'm tired. Yesterday I had a Corona to pass out and it was delightful. I had one Corona, slept like a baby. That's usually how it goes. I don't drink much. I'm not a big drinker, even socially. I don't social drink. I don't drink by myself. Every now and then if I have like one drink, whether it's a rum and coke or a Corona, then I usually just sleep like a baby and it's amazing. Not sure I'm gonna do that tonight though. I kind of just want to focus on getting some sleep, taking care of my leg, and getting back out to work. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, so this was actually shot a few days after the stuff that you just saw. I just had ongoing stuff that I couldn't really film like while I was doing this. Like I was trying to look for a credit card that I lost, and we had people over this weekend for D&D. So I'm gonna rush through everything that happened. Hopefully it's not a lot. Let's go. I hit the camera, I'm so sorry. Number 1, finished a Wolfenstein The New Order. Highly suggest playing that game. It's really fun. They also have DLC for it and a second game that came out for it. I forgot what it's called, but it's a second game in the series, and it's really fun. It takes a really great play on the whole conspiracy theories and information that we had about Nazis and kind of just ran with it, and I love it. But if you get a chance, because of that game, I got thinking, I highly recommend looking into some of the technology that we found about the Nazis, because the stuff is very entertaining. Like, for instance, and I'll show a picture right here, we found an airplane designed by the Nazis that they never used and they never got off the ground. But going by the information that we have, if they would have, it may have turned the war. So it's interesting. Secondly, my beard. I trimmed it. It was getting kind of haywire-y, and I didn't want to go down to Florida and look like I was one of the bush people, or one of like the backwoods people, so I trimmed it. I'll let it grow out, but if it gets too frizzly again, I'm gonna have to figure out what exactly I can do to better take care of my beard. And now that Wolfenstein is done, I'm jumping into Skyrim. Skyrim, why? Not Skyrim. That's wrong. Spyro. Spyro. And it is a great game so far. I'm about 75% done with the first Spyro game. Should complete it. We have Thanksgiving coming up this week, and I am going to plow through as many games as I possibly can. Hopefully, my number that I would like to get done by this weekend is 3. I'm hoping more. We'll see how quick I can be. But I found out something in D&D that I really enjoy. My character is a druid, and he is one with nature. I made him a forest druid for that particular reason. I love forest, like a good warrior character coming from the woods, keeping nature safe, you know, from the mountain. Well, not really a mountain. Mountain is more of a dwarf to me. But I went with a druid, and I wanted to make him somewhat elemental. Like he has some powers of elemental, like a flame sword, or conjuring a flame, or thorns, or some kind of lightning bolts. But I wanted to make him more nature-based. And my character is really cool because one of his spells is that he can, or one of his spells from one of the circles that I'm a part of, or my character's a part of, lets me turn into an animal, or animals that I've come in contact with before. And in the last game, I used it to become a gorilla, or an ape, and that was amazing. Absolutely love that. I'm finding out more and more stuff about my character that I really like, and I'm kind of getting more and more comfortable with the game as we're playing it. So hopefully down the road, when we have a good setup and everything, and I'm not at my parents' house, I do want to have a filming session of D&D. I would like to film it and put some of it on here for you, so you guys can actually see the fun that we're having. But that is going to do it for this video. Sorry I haven't vlogged a whole lot in the past few days. It's been a crazy week. This week is also going to be crazy, just like last week, just because I have to go driving way out in Manitowoc again. Manitowoc and Sheboygan counties, which is like almost 2 hours away. So that's going to be fun. Not looking forward to that. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you all next time. Take care and peace out.